One of the worst things you can do is jump into a situation cold. That's right. I have not played this game in, I don't know, the better part of a week. And here I am, staring down an oncoming horde. Okay, technically I'm not staring down the horde yet, but I'm about to be. The best part about it is, oh, hold on. Where are you? You sound like, oh, there you are. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be worse. Oh, poor doggy. That's going to be worse than being cold because those blades are not going to be forgiving. I have a slight suspicion that this may be... Oh my goodness. This may be even more anticlimactic than the last horde. Oh, that's just going to be hysterical if so. We're going to have to mix it up then by using some flaming arrows, because otherwise I'm just not going to have any fun whatsoever. And I want to have some fun, darn it. Oh, I totally whiffed on that. I couldn't see because, the big gigantic flame in the way. Oh, this is just marvelous. There are bodies everywhere. Oh, I'm going to need to repair some stuff when this is all done. I suspect these blades are going to break. Something's going to happen. They're not going to work. Check out crawling, guys. Look at the crawlers down there. They're all like, hey, man, we can get around under the blades. Well, the problem arises when you try to crawl out because, technically, there's a slight embankment right there. Sucks to be those guys. Holy crap. This is, hey. Yeah, why don't you just stop right there? Oh, thank you. Thank you, game. How about you? Oh, that is not enough to stop her. There we go. Yeah, now you're dead. Here, let me help you out. Perfect. Help you out a little bit, too. Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to stop it. You guys, you just need to stop it. Oh, dog. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong one. I was aiming for the dog. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I actually meant to hit the dog. Oh, utility worker guy. So good to see you. Bad dog. Also, bad dog. Here, let's not stand right there, because they're just going to break stuff if I do. Oh, listen to those blades go. I kind of regret putting these boxes down there now. They are completely unnecessary now that the blades are there. And they obstruct what would otherwise be a rather enjoyable view. So noted. So noted. Next time, maybe just steel bars or something along those lines. Oh, I see a hazmat worker down there. That's exciting. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and, since I kind of have a moment here, let me just break down what's happening. And I mean that on a much larger scale. I'm not talking about what's happening right this second. You can see as well as I can, which is not all that well, but well enough that what's happening right now is the zombies are getting chopped into little bits, and when they are crawling around like that with one limb, they eventually crawl on top of another corpse or something else, and then they get hit by the blade because they're tall enough to do that now. Yeah, so between crazy electric fences and a mere 4 spinning blades, and I don't know, couple magazines worth of bullets for the 9mm, I've pretty much decimated the entire horde. So, good. That gets me to my much larger point that I was going to start talking about, and that is that the addition of electricity has completely changed the balance of this game. Now, let's go ahead and take a moment to recognize that, yes, you are absolutely correct. I'm playing on default difficulty, basically. I always do that every time I start a new alpha. I think it's the correct way to do it. For me, if you don't want to do it, that's cool. Just for me, I like to do that because I like to see how the game has changed. What sort of new struggles I'm going to face, yada, yada, yada. I genuinely enjoy seeing how the game has changed. Oh my, you You guys have actually done a number down there. I kind of need to go repair that block. Okay, well, the problem I have is there are a bunch of electric wires in the way. I don't think I can reach it. Bummer. I didn't think this through very well now, did I? Is everyone dead? Am I already done with the Horde? That seems unlikely. It's not even midnight, technically. Here, let me just go ahead and drop down and see if I can Oh, my goodness. That other block is just straight up gone. That's, not at all what I expected to see. Here, let's just go ahead and upgrade that guy. That'll be fine. It's going to need something there. Wow. And that one actually got dropped down a step. Yeah, see, I told you, I was just kind of standing there letting them smash away on stuff. I was aware of what was happening. I just didn't think they were doing that much damage. That's a lot more than I thought. Regardless, that doesn't change my opinion that the balance in this game has changed. And I'm going to go ahead and take this moment right now to argue not for the better. Granted, this is all choice. This is 100% choice. I did not have to build a double layer of electric fences. I did not have to build a building structure. We'll call it a structure. Where are you? I hear you, by the way. I'm not sure where you are. I'm guessing you're inside here. You're always inside here. I don't think that was you I was hearing, but whatever. We'll just go ahead and take care of you anyway. Ooh, sure. Scrap that. Take that. Ooh, yucca seed. Yucca seed. I built a structure that kind of takes advantage of the I'm going to be kind and call it artificial intelligence in the game, because that's generally what one refers to as the deciding factors for how the zombies come get you and all that and how they move and everything. But we know that it's pretty bare bones, and that's fine. That's not a condemnation. That's not the primary point in the game right now. The primary point in the game is to get everything working and make sure that it's a fun game and has all the features that are promised, yada, yada, yada. So, cool. No problem. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's just go ahead and say, yes, I did build something that kind of takes advantage of certain things. So, yes, you're absolutely right. All of this is indeed a choice. I did not have to build all this. I could have built something different. I could have built something on the ground that was surrounded by a bunch of electric fences and surrounded by a bunch of spinning blades. And I'd be willing to bet you it'd be just as effective. Part of the problem is that I know how this game works. I may not look like I do by the way I play, because y'all love to tell me everything I do wrong, and that's fine. But the fact remains, I actually know how to play this game. I challenge you to look at any of my series where I do these insanely stupid things and argue with me that I don't know how the game works. Every minute, minor meta detail? Sure, probably not, you're right. But on the whole, yeah. Let's be honest, I'm at the point where I can exploit the crap out of this game. I'm at 1,257 kills. I have nothing but blue and purple stuff, minus my bow, which drives me a little insane. And I don't have a single death, and I took exactly 0 damage during this horde. And killed the entire horde off before midnight. Less than 2 hours of game time. I probably don't even need to keep this stuff running, but I will just for giggles, because maybe it'll attract another horde and we'll actually have some fun, but if not, it's cool. Point being, I know how this game works. Maybe not everyone does, so maybe, just maybe, here's a weird thought. Maybe not everyone else has the same experience I do. Oh, that seems really weird to say that, but I don't think that changes my opinion that the balance in this game has shifted with Alpha 16. I'm really hopeful that when the big behemoth zombie gets added, assuming that ever actually happens, not to say that I don't think it will, I'm just not convinced it's going to happen anytime soon. Maybe that'll change things a little bit. All I'm saying is, I think I need a little more challenge. And I don't mean challenge in the variety of always running feral zombies that are at the highest spawning level and all of that. That's a little too much for me. I'll admit it. That's a little too much for me. I don't enjoy that. I want it to be a fair challenge, not an over-the-top insane one. To me, it's a little over-the-top and insane. It's just a little too much, I think. Well, I guess we're just going to go ahead and take all this stuff, and then I need to look at the map to see what's going on. I wasn't planning on doing all this. I thought we were going to have a nice, good, fun, horde-filled episode, and yet I'm emptying my inventory so we can go on the road. And technically, I'm still hunted, but I suspect it's nothing but crawlers that are trying to get to me. And I don't know when they're going to show up. That could be hours still, and I really don't care to wait for them. But, oh, look at this. The blueberries are ready to go. Let's grab the blueberries. Blueberries, blueberries. I think at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and straight up transition into a standard episode, or at least a non-horde episode, because I don't see a horde coming in. Here, let's just go ahead and turn you all into seed. That'll be fine. I'll just replant those. And blueberries. I forget. What do we need for blueberry pie? Only one blueberry, 1 egg, cornmeal, and bottled water. Wow, that is incredibly affordable. I'm surprised that's all it takes. A single blueberry. Wow, I would have figured it'd be like, I don't know, 4 or 8 or something, just kind of going based on general gut feel for how this game kind of operates with stuff. That's cool. I'm not going to argue that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just a little surprised, that's all. Here, we'll just go ahead and do some yucca, and let's see, where are we going to do the yucca? Let's do the yucca in the corner over here. And then we're going to grab the sporesies, and we're going to do little sporesies right here. That I'm not sure how that actually worked, or I'm just not going to question it. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. You know what? I don't have time to ask these questions. I really don't. There we go. That's all the farming I'm going to do. We don't really need to do much at this point. I mean, still got a lot of stuff. I mean, heck, I have an extra electric fence post. My goodness, I forgot about that. So I'm not really concerned at this stage. And we'll go ahead and pop you. Oh, where are we going to go? Let's see. I don't need the pistol down there, so we'll go wrenchy, framey, that, and I do need, before we can run off here, I do need, nope, try that again. I do need a pickaxe. I'm kind of tempted to make another fire axe, but we got a good several hundred swings out of that before I need to worry about it. Huh. I guess some zombies were playing over here. I didn't realize that. Let me fix that. There we go. That's fine. I want to take one last look just before we run off here, just to make sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure everything's done. I mean, at this point, clearly, there's no reason for me to stick around. I've satisfied the requirements of day 28, and then some, I think. Yeah, I'm good with this. I wonder if maybe the game just isn't ramping up the difficulty fast enough for me. I know they've kind of changed how it works a little bit in terms of horde mechanics. I suspect that's part of the problem, is it's just not ramping up fast enough for me. Taking a look at the map here. The road to nowhere. Another road to nowhere. I guess maybe we're going to go that way. I don't really want to go this way. That was a pain in the butt. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to meet you somewhere over there. I'm not sure what happened here. I'm not where I said we'd meet. I was just driving through and this supply crate just fell from the sky. I'll have to be sure I come back in and have this edited properly so you can see what happened, but that was really strange. Don't need you. Go away. Weird. If I had to guess, I'm thinking maybe that supply drop was stuck in a tree somewhere and somehow something happened, the tree fell, I don't know. Something definitely triggered by me coming into the area, though. I think that much is clear. That was really weird, though. I was just driving along, and I didn't even notice it right away. I'm sure once I go back and edit this, I'm going to see it coming down long before I realized it, because, you know, I've said it before. I don't notice every little thing as I'm playing because I don't necessarily have the luxury of looking where you might be looking. I'm kind of looking for other things. I'm often making sure, you know, I'm not about to get attacked. And when it comes to driving the mini bike at night, holy moly, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Good luck trying to ride around. I'm actually looking generally at the ground. So I'm trying to figure out where all the little rocks and bushes and things are that are going to stop me. Can I drive through this one? Do I have to go around that one? Yeah, that was weird, though. Not really much of anything to show for it. I guess that rocket launcher stock, maybe that'll come in handy somewhere. I don't know. If nothing else, this little ride here along the ridge is confirming that, yeah, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all. Because here the world ends. Hi, Vulture. That wasn't at all obnoxious. Oh, guess what? I still have one flaming arrow. Would you like it? I'm willing to share it with you. It's the only one I have. It's the only one. And I missed you. That's a bummer. Let's switch to that. Nope. Try again. These things are kind of a pain to hit. All right. Maybe I'm better off just chopping it when it gets right in front of me, because I seem to be having problems hitting it. Really? Don't tell me I hit it that time, because that'd make me a little angry. Stupid bird. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of you. Ugh, rotten meat. Do not want. Do not want. I'll just go ahead and use that. And, you know, I just don't know what to do right now. I just don't know what to do. I mean, I know what I'm going to do, because I've just done it. But I think this just reinforces that I've about had my fill of this particular game save. I won't lie. I'm a little annoyed with the developers on this. They said, I don't know how many alphas ago. From this point forward, your game saves will be fine. You won't have to restart your game when we update the game. I mean, maybe, you know, like from 14 to 15 or 15 to 16, that sort of thing. And I think that's totally reasonable. But what about 16.2 to 16.3? Well, there you have it. I kind of hate the way this looks right now. I'm really, really frustrated by it because it broke what has been a pretty fun world as far as I'm concerned. This was going well. I was enjoying the crap out of it, and there's a road that I may or may not be able to get up to. Yeah. The answer to that is going to be a no for right now. Nope, it's just going to be a no, period. I mean, I might be able to do some shenanigans here of climbing. Yeah, this is painful. I don't know that I want to keep doing this. So you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to say this is it. I think there's no better way to go out on than a day 28 horde in which I made the game look like a complete and utter joke. Without even trying very hard, because let's be honest, I don't know what the heck I'm doing with electricity. And yet, the only damage I took is thanks to that stupid vulture, and we are long past the horde. Long past the horde. The vulture had nothing to do with the horde. So I'm going to call it good. I'm going to say this is good. We're done with this one. What I play next, you'll have to wait and see. Well, you won't have to wait very long, because it'll be there waiting for you tomorrow. Same time, same place. You know the drill. But for right now, I'm going to get out of here, because I feel like we've done good work. There are a couple buildings over here. I may or may not loot them. I may just decide to delete this game save. It's too early to say just yet, but just the same, I'll catch you on another one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.